All right, guys, I'm here with Rosanna, one of our patients and friends, and we're going to ask her about her journey at Vida and what she has accomplished on her own aspect of weight loss and changing her life. So, Rosanna, tell us a little bit about your journey.
Yeah. So about 3 years ago, I got a call from my friend that's like, hey, this new weight loss medication's coming out. And at this point, I was working out 5 days a week. I was meal prepping. I was working out for 5 years after, I had my kids. So I was frustrated. And I'm like, you know what? At this point, I have a great career. I have healthy kids. I got a great husband. This is the only thing that I'm happy with in my life. I need to do something to change it. Happiness is a choice, and I wanted to choose to be happy. So went in, talked to my general doctor, my gynecologist, my endocrinologist. I'm like, hey, is this legit? Got my blood work done? Doing my research, which everyone should. And he's like, no. Everyone's like, no, green light, try it. So at this point, I was clocking in at like 185. And I'm like, I wanted to lose at least 40 pounds. So, the stigma with this shot, everyone likes to call it, this medication, these GLPs everyone's going to think I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. Everyone's think I'm taking the easy way out. I'm just going to pay to get skinny. Well, I will be the first one to tell you, as one of the first ones that I even know that have started this 3 years ago, was come take a walk for 1 week in my shoes and see how lazy it is. If you don't strength train, if you don't eat your protein, drink your water, take your supplements, it will not give you the results that you want. Because I'm assuming everyone wants to look strong. You don't want to look saggy. You don't want to look, like you were sick and your face is all drawn. So really it's been work the last 3 years. It is a life-changing medication that I would highly recommend to anyone looking to really, that's in your 40s, 50s. It's just harder to lose weight.
Yeah.
Hormonal imbalance I have. I've had 2 C-sections. So it was a bitch to try to lose 5 pounds. I'd get it off and gain 3 back. So really, this journey has been, it's been a couple things. It's been taking care of myself, choosing to be happy, but also doing it the right way. Like, you want to take advantage of this medication. You're investing in yourself.
Yeah.
It's not
100%.
cheap, right?
No, it's not cheap.
So, you're going to invest in yourself. Do it the right way.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest thing. A lot of people don't do it the right way.
Yeah. They want to just quick.
They want to be lazy. They
Yeah.
don't want to change anything. They just want to lose weight. So what was your starting weight when you first started?
So I started at 185, and at my smallest, I was 135. Since then, the past year, I've put on 10 pounds of muscle with strength training.
Yeah, I know you got big traps.
I do.
You got bigger traps than me.
I do. And and I enjoy working out, but really I think that's the secret sauce with this GLP is your protein and the strength training.
Yeah.
And really finding a coach that's going to work with you and be on the same page with your goals and push you and challenge you. Because really I'm not that person that can go to a gym by myself and just kind of follow a plan that I found or that ChatGPT gave me. I don't have that in me. So I really depend on my coach to get me where I'm at today. And I'm still working on things.
You need that push.
I need that push.
So how's your diet now? So what was your diet before that versus now? Is it different?
Yeah. So before going on the GLP, I had a 2-year-old. So it was really a lot of the baby weight.
Yeah.
I had to get off. And I was just really, I was eating meals my mother-in-law would make. She'd come over and bring dinner and help us. And, God bless her. But it's like, it's pasta and it's breaded cutlets and all that. And I would just eat just to get through my day. I wasn't really counting calories. I never counted my protein. I never drank a ton of water. So it wasn't until I got into that space with a coach to really go through, hey, these are the macros you need to hit. And this is what to stay away from. And your body doesn't react well to these. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And
I think that's one issue I think we see with our patients that they don't want to put the work in.
Yeah.
They don't want to eat different. They don't want to eat the protein. And I think, do you think water plays a big role in this? Like
Water
the
plays
extra
a
water?
big role
Yeah.
because especially for like your digestion,
Yeah.
you need to just, it just flushing everything out. Like it's so important because it slows your digestive tract.
Yeah.
So you're not hydrated.
So
You're
do
going
you-
to feel like crap.
Yeah. Do you feel if you eat like a crappy meal, high fat, do you get sick? Do
I
you
do.
feel it?
I do. I feel bloated.
Yeah.
I feel like salty. Like my lips are almost like swollen if I have like fries and stuff. So that's essentially what the GLP is for, right?
Well, yeah, because fat slows down your digestion, so you're doing the
It
same thing.
does.
So then you get sick feeling.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
you're going to take this shot and be like, oh, now I'll just have one meal a day, McDonald's, and I'll still lose weight. No, babe, that's not how it works.
Yeah,
Not how it works.
For me, it would.
You're such a jerk. But it's really, and I wish when I first went on it, I told myself, I'm like, you know what, if someone asks me if
Yeah.
I'm on it, I'll be honest with them and be truthful. I'm not going to go and advertise I'm on it. This is my journey.
Yeah.
It's no one's fucking business at
For
the
sure.
end of the day.
Yeah.
So, and people would come up to me and be like, oh my gosh, you look so great. Like, oh, thanks, And they'd be like, yeah, these GLPs I hear, like, you don't know what's going to do to your body in the future. And you don't know what the long-term effects are and stuff. And it's like, if these people did their research, talk to their doctors,
Yeah.
work with a nurse like Katie, it's like,
Well, the drug's been around for years.
it's been around
People
for years.
They never
Around
heard
for
about
years. And either it's right for you or if it's not right for you. And
Correct.
really, you have to have a plan. Just coming to Vida, working with Katie, working with you, getting the proper dosage, being in communication, getting your blood work done. Like it's a medication.
Oh, so that's why I want to touch blood work. Did you get blood work? Your initial, right? Did you
Yep.
get blood work again after?
I did.
And see a difference?
Yeah, my A1C's down, like big time. My everything, my blood work, my doctor I think said, you're at this point I was like 42, 41, 42. And he's like, your blood work's like of a 25-year-old.
It's awesome.
Cholesterol, everything is just lower within range.
Yeah.
And supplements are important too, like getting your magnesium in and omegas and stuff. You're not eating. I'm not eating a lot.
Yeah, so
of
the supplement, the
fats
vitamins.
stuff.
And that's the
Yeah.
problem. I think two people see like, oh, my hair's falling out because you're malnourished.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So taking, fish oil and stuff for your hair.
Yeah.
And it's really I wish more people saw it as a true investment in yourself, because it really is. You're
Yeah.
spending the money, do it right. 1 pound or 2 pounds a week, like slow. It'll stay off.
Slow and
that
steady.
way.
So I
Slow
tell
and
everybody.
steady, babe.
Slow
yeah.
and steady. So what do you think as far as benefit coming to Vida versus, I know there's a lot of online pharmacies you can just order, it gets sent to your house and you dose yourself. What do you think about coming here versus that? Do you think it's beneficial for patients to come here versus doing that route? Like what's your, like, why do you come here and just not order online?
It is. And at this point I can, because I know it's been years, so I can just order online.
Yeah.
I like the communication with Katie. So I like to talk about, hey, the scale isn't like moving exactly where I want it to. So, okay, let's talk about upping your dose. And my energy level is low. Let's talk about getting a B12 shot. So I need that constant communication, because if I'm plateauing right now a little bit, and it's okay.
Yeah.
But because of that muscle that I'm trying to build. But that's the advantage of coming here, really, is just talking through any questions that you have. You can spend your money, you could do it yourself, but if you want to get to a certain place, you need to talk through it with a professional.
Yeah, I agree.
It
helps.
Yeah, it definitely helps. And it's just, and a lot of people too, I seen women and I can tell a mile away that they're on the shot and they're not working out. A mile away.
Yeah.
I'm like, gosh, everything is just going south. And, you can, if that's what you're going for, great. At my age, like being in my 40s, I'm like, I don't want to look 50 when I turn 50. I want to look 40 when I turn 50. And, I've told a couple women, like, you got to go to the gym. Like, you have to go to the gym. You have to, as women, especially too, for our bones and hormones and all that, like heavy lifting. Like, the importance too, you can walk into any gym, any brick and mortar, unless you find a coach that you're going to jive with and that you can talk about your goals and he pushes and challenges you, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's like,
I mean, there's some, I'm fine without it, but I've been working out for a long, long time, and it's just, a lot of people don't have that extra motivation, that kick that they need. That's why you lift like maniac. I've seen it. So I wouldn't be able to handle that.
but like, I wouldn't, like, that's my coach
That's
making
your coach
me do
doing
that.
it.
Yes,
Exactly.
exactly.
It's a different thing.
It's different.
Yeah. So
It's different.
And everybody's got different goals, obviously, know what they want to look like. Right.
Yeah. I want to look strong.
You want to look strong.
Yeah.
Some of them want to look just skinny. They don't want muscle, but you still, I think, even if that's your look, you still have to put the lean muscle on, because you're going to start looking funny. You get that saggy. I see it all the time. I see it here, and I see, like, you see people that and you see her out, and you're like, oh wow, that girl lost 100 pounds, and like, but where's her? She's just,
Oh, it's just, they want it fast. No one has any patience, and
True.
and really, like, as a woman, like, strength training, it's for your organs too. It's for your heart. It's for your bones. Like,
Everything.
it's so important. Like, I don't want to deal with osteoporosis when I get older, and there's this thing, it's called skinny fat. And you could be skinny and your arteries are just shit because
skinny fat.
Skinny fat. It's
Oh
a phrase.
yeah, that's me. I'm skinny fat.
You're stupid.
Skinny fat right here.
But yeah, it's and it's.
But you're right. There's a lot of healthy people that they look healthy, but they're not. Right.
Yeah.
And that's another thing with even like coming here. We can, if you feel off, we could do your labs and see if there's an issue somewhere else. Versus, hey, I just got the shot. I lost all this weight, but you don't know what your cholesterol is. You don't know anything, right?
Yeah.
You can lose all that weight and still be really unhealthy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
For
For sure. And it's, again, and this is why I think the GLPs get a bad rap, because you see these women and they're like, oh my God, they look so gaunt.
Yeah.
And they lost weight so fast. Like, that was their choice.
Yeah.
If slow and steady really is the way to go. And I mean, I'm so grateful for going on this journey. I was so unhappy that, it was the best decision I've ever made, besides choosing my husband that I chose. Because you're his friend. And I have to say that.
That's good.
But yeah, and that's another thing too. You have to have a good support system around you. Any fitness journey, any weight loss journey, you have to have support at home. So my husband was never like, don't spend that money. What are you doing? Losing weight? You're fine. Like, it was like, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
To make yourself happy, to be more confident. And, now, like, in my 40s, I feel like a completely different person being on this GLP. Like, I'm wear the clothes I want to wear. I could work out the way that I do. It's great. And coming here and having the drug being accessible now too, because there was a point where you couldn't get it.
We could hardly get it. Like,
Yeah.
it was like week to week. I'm like, this is terrible.
Yeah, taking
Even
like
for
6
us,
weeks to get in.
Like it was a tough. When we first opened, it was like we could buy it from a pharmacy on a Thursday. It was a 2-hour window, and in 15 seconds it was gone. It was wild. It was like the wild west. Now it's kind of leveled out. So one other thing. So have you had any negative side effects from this?
In the beginning, I had some fatigue.
Okay.
Like, I did randomly get tired.
Yeah.
And a little bit of nausea with the first 2 months I was on it, a little bit of nausea that, you take that nausea medication, it knocks it right out. But really, I was a lucky one. I never had any vomiting, any stomach issues. But again, I started slow, low dose, kind of went up and then went back down to micro dose. So that's the importance of coming and talking.
Yeah, it helps.
With
doing
Katie here.
That's like what was great here, because they can meet Katie, they can do their weekly check-ins, they can do their weight every week, and you see where you're at, and then we can adjust you from that, right?
Yeah.
If you do it online, right, it's great, and it might be $100 cheaper, but you have no guidance. There's no, hey, I don't feel good. What do I do? Well,
Right.
at least they can say, hey, let me call Katie or the spot and see if I can talk to somebody. Okay, we get a script in for you, anti-nausea measure, et cetera. Hey, you're sick. Like, we can change things, right?
Right.
You have
And
no
brands,
guidance
you can
online.
change brands, right? I see sometimes everyone's like, oh, the semaglutide, I don't feel anything on it.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes going to tirzepatide is different.
Correct, different drug.
Yeah, and that's why
Yeah.
just going online and getting it, and then they complain they're not losing anything.
Yeah.
Well, you're not getting coached through it.
We have patients that don't like tirzepatide. It doesn't work for them, which is usually the opposite effect, but the semaglutide works better for them. And everybody's body's different, right?
Exactly.
And you don't know, but everybody's lifestyle is different. And lifestyle is huge in this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
journey, your lifestyle changes everything, right?
Yeah.
Like, If you don't sleep, you're not going to lose weight. It's
Everything.
it's a multi-factor thing to lose weight and be healthy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You just can't do one thing. Like
I
can't
had
go to
like
McDonald's and then go to the gym every day and do
No.
cardio and then eat McDonald's all day long. It's
No.
not going to work.
No. And it's another thing is alcohol.
True. And that's
I like to go out.
Yeah, we know.
I like to drink. So finding that balance,
Yeah.
finding the right things to drink and staying hydrated throughout the night and not drinking, a bunch of red wine or fruity drinks, none of that shit.
Sugar's the worst.
Sugar's the worst.
Sugar's the killer.
Sugar's the worst. So, and up until like this past year, everyone's like, oh yeah, I eat my protein. Like what protein do you think is a good protein?
Well, people, I'm like, well, how much protein you eat a day? Oh, I eat 2 meals a day. I'm like, so you have what?
Yeah.
50 grams of protein? Yeah. I'm like, that's.
People don't
Not even
understand like
close.
that your weight or your goal weight is how many grams you should be
Correct.
having a day.
Correct.
And
One
a
gram
chicken thigh is not as good as a chicken breast. And, getting the extra lean ground beef. And my problem too was I had this, and I still have an issue with carbohydrates. Like I see a bowl of pasta and I look at it like it's poison. Like it scares me because I know if I have one bite, I'm eating the whole bowl. And I just can't do it. And there's carbs in apples. And my coach the other day, he's like, have an apple. Like have some honey on your yogurt. That's carbohydrates. And like, you don't think about
There's
that
different
unless you're getting
carbohydrates.
coached through it. I'm thinking a piece of bread. Like I'm not going to eat a piece of bread. Like I get all nervous about it. He's like, no, there's carbohydrates in like healthy foods. You just got to track your food and let these apps do the work for you. Yeah. So it's really the importance of getting coached through it with a nurse, with your doctor, with a nutrition coach, with a strength training coach. Coach Dom and me have been friends for 5 years, and going to Prosper Personal Training, like I can't imagine doing this journey without him and without that gym and the support around there. It's a lot of work. So when people say taking the easy way out, it drives me up a fucking wall. I was like, what do you think I do is easy? Like you see my videos of deadlifting and shit. I don't want to do that every day. I have to do that every day.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
All right, Rosanna, tell us like your, how it worked out when you came in here, the steps that it took to get in here, to meet with Katie, to make an appointment, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, besides you guys being 2 minutes from my house, which is fantastic, and you being friends with my husband, which is also great. But I've known Tizia here for years now.
Yeah.
And I saw her out, and she's like, "Why don't you come to Vida? I needed Botox." And my girl was out on sabbatical, and I'm like, "Okay." So I call in, come get Botox. Was super happy with it. I've come here to get IVs. Started to feel like I was getting the flu. Come get an IV, just kind of knocks it right out. Yeah, and Katie's great, and Katie's been working with Giuseppe longer than she's been working with me, and yeah, it's a family place. You come in here, I don't feel like I'm embarrassed to talk about anything with you guys. Like you guys are all so professional, and I support Bloomingdale business whenever I can, and we're friends. And it's just you guys offer a lot of services that I actually don't take advantage of them all, so I need to.
We try to do the one-stop shop, right?
Yeah.
And I think that helps too with people like, I can do it all here versus go here.
Right.
Got to get my Botox somewhere else. Got to go peptide somewhere else.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you have stock here too. Like it's nice to come here and meet with Katie and then leave with the GLP, which is fantastic.
We try to keep stock.
Yeah.
If you could give one piece of advice to somebody who's afraid to start this drug or their journey of not even the drug, just to lose weight, their fitness journey, right? Because I know that's just a big step itself. What would your advice be? Because I know you kind of did both, right, at the same time. So
yeah, my advice would be it's a couple of things. I'll say 3 things. One is don't ever feel guilty for investing in yourself.
Yeah.
We all take care of our families. We all take care of our jobs, our households. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself and take care of yourself. 2, really choose wisely. Figure out what goal you want. Work with a nurse. Work with a place. Work with Vida to come in and really outline where you want to go. And 3, I think the most important piece with this GLP and the stigma it gives is don't give a fuck what anyone has to say. It's your journey. Everyone else's opinions are none of your business.
No,
Let people think what they want to think.
You know what? It's funny. It's the people that criticize the most that like they're on it themselves.
Exactly.
And they just
and I talk to people that all the time that continue to lie to me.
Yeah.
I don't care what you're doing.
Exactly. I don't care
Do
either.
what makes you happy. You're not happy? Fix it.
Yep.
Nobody cares. No, listen, Superman is not coming. The chivalry, it's not coming.
Yep.
So make the change yourself.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on.
Sure. Anytime. Thanks for having me.